Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. My name's Christian, and today we've got a really cool video. Me and my friend Liz are going to be counting down the albums that we hope come out in 2017. It's going to be a really cool video, lots of really cool artists in here, so I'm going to throw it over to Liz for her first choice.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Liz, and I want to thank Christian for doing this collaboration with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. But let's get into it. The first artist that I want to release an album is Melanie Martinez. If you are a subscriber of mine, you will know that I am probably the biggest Melanie Martinez fan. I won't consider myself number one because I'm not that dedicated. I don't have time for that. But I do love her music. Crybaby blew me away. Waiting for the album drove me crazy. But Melanie Martinez, I'm very ready for some new music from her. I want to see if she'll continue on with the Crybaby thing, which I heard that she will, and I'm really excited to see what she's going to do with it. Because every single song was an addition to like the Crybaby story, which I thought was really cool because in her booklet that she added along with the CD and vinyl, if you got it, it was like a booklet or like a little storybook of the Crybaby herself going through each song, and it was just so cool. So I hope she really does continue on with the Crybaby thing. But yeah, I'm very excited for new music from her.
My first choice is, I really hope a new record comes out this year from All Time Low. All Time Low are a band who I've loved ever since I discovered them on the Nothing Personal tour. And for me, I've enjoyed everything they've ever done, excluding the first album, Not So Wrong That's Right, the one before that, before they were, you know, a good band. But I've loved everything they've done, and I think that Don't Panic is one of the best pop-punk records of all time. Alex's songwriting is something that is so rare to find in someone, and it's only gotten better as time has gone on. Their last record, Future Hearts, was one that I really enjoyed. There were some songs on there that I didn't love as much as others, and some of my least favorite All Time Low tracks are on that record, but there are so many great songs on that record. For this new record, I really hope they go back to working with Mike Green, who produced Don't Panic. I know that he co-wrote on Future Hearts, but I would really like to see him come back and fully produce the record because he added such a great tone to All Time Low's Don't Panic. And I hope they don't go back to John Feldman just because he's really starting to overproduce a lot of his records. His records used to sound great a couple of years ago, and now they all just kind of sound the same. Lots of whoa-ohs in all of his choruses, so hopefully they don't go back to him. I'm really hoping for more of a gritty, proper pop-punk record from All Time Low this time around, rather than the fluffy, clean record that we got in Future Hearts.
The next one for me is The Airs. I saw them this past summer on Warped Tour. They blew me away. Like, their set blew me away. The energy that they put into this set was just unbelievable, and they did not have a big crowd at all, so the fact that they were still going all out, like they had like a huge crowd, was just amazing. Their music just puts me in a very happy place, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do next. From what I was told, that from like a person who like knows them personally, that they are going to be releasing an album this year. Hopefully, my fingers are crossed. But yeah, their music is just so good, and if you haven't had a chance to listen to them, you should. Go check them out, you won't regret it.
Up next for me is a band called Tesseract. I really hope they release a new record next year, and they're a band who have really changed how I listen to music. Their last record, Polaris, is actually in my top 20 albums of all time, and I think it's just a brilliant piece of art. Their vocalist, Dan Tompkins, is one of the best vocalists on the planet, both recorded and live, and the melodies that he picks to write over such complex music are just absolutely incredible, absolutely mind-blowing. I love how Tesseract are completely different from other bands in their genre. A lot of the bands in their genre use screaming vocals over the music, but in this band they have proggy elements mixed with some djent elements here and there, and then completely clean vocals, and I absolutely love that. The band have been teasing a release for next year for a long time now, ever since they did Download this year, and so I really hope that they release a record next year, because every time they announce a record, I lose my mind. It'll also mean they get to tour Australia soon, so I just want that to happen because they're so good live, they're so good on record. I just need to hear new Tesseract music.
The next one for me is Jewel Vera. I've talked about them a lot on my channel, and honestly, they're one of my favorite bands, but they don't have a lot of music. They only have this one EP that's amazing. So Jewel Vera is a band, they're signed to Pure Noise Records. Ansley, the lead singer, has done a collaboration with Derek from State Champs. Well, she was featured on their album Around the World and Back. I absolutely love her voice. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I did see on their Snapchat that they are working on new music, or that they're in the studio, which, you know, either is fine. I just want something new because that'd be awesome. I would love it to sound like Friendly Enemies, but you know, I would want them to expand on it more in a way, you know. But yeah, Joel Vera, I would love new music from them.
Up next for me is I hope that Carnival release a new record next year. Carnival are one of my favourite bands of all time, and the 3 records they have released have been absolutely incredible. They have such a unique sound, a sound that my band really take note of because they don't try and sound like anybody else, and that's something that a lot of bands need to start doing. Problem with Carnival is we have to wait a long time between records, usually around 4 years, so it would mean that they're due for a record next year. Having said that, they did a tour this year where they debuted 3 new songs, and it was called the Pre-Animation Tour. I'm guessing that means the album's going to be called Animation or something around those lines, but the songs they played were absolutely great, really groove driven while still being heavy, and Ian Kenny's melodies were absolutely incredible. The song sounded so expansive and massive while still sounding alright in a small venue. Their vocalist Ian Kenny, who you'll also know from Birds of Tokyo, has a really unique way of writing melody, and you never know what he's going to sing next. It's about time that this band became massive. They've been working hard for years and years and years, and they truly deserve it, so hopefully that happens on this new record.
The next one for me is Small Pools. I got their record from my VNYL box, or vinyl box, whatever you want to call it. But Small Pools, I absolutely love their music. It's very pop, but it's just, their music is so catchy and so upbeat. Their music always puts me in a good mood, so I would love to see them live one day, but I would love to hear new music from them. If you haven't had the chance to listen to Small Pools, I highly suggest it. The singer's voice is so unique and different.
Up next for me is I'm hoping for a new record from Alexis on Fire, and wait for all the comments come in saying, they're broken up. I know that they've said they're broken up, but they also said that their farewell shows were farewell shows, and now they're just touring all over the world, so I really believe that they should release a record next year. Seriously though, the band have been touring really frequently over the last few years, and if they're going to keep doing that, they need to release new music. If they continue touring without new music, it's going to feel like it's just for the money, and it's going to get really boring really quickly, and that's something that I would hate to see happen. Don't become like bands like Tool and System of a Down and Faith No More before they release their new record, taking years and years and years to release new music. It needs to happen soon, otherwise people are going to start getting annoyed. Alexis on Fire are a brilliant band, and I really just want to hear new music from them. Every single member of that band is incredibly talented, and their music is absolutely awesome, so let's hope that that happens.
And my next and last one is Speak Low If You Speak Love, and that is Ryan Scott Graham's side project from State Champs. I absolutely love Ryan's voice. It is amazing, and his album was just incredible, and I wish I could have seen him live the few times that he was here in Omaha, which of course I would miss every single time because I never knew. I don't know if he'll be busy with State Champs this summer at all, but maybe like an EP would be good, you know? Come on, Ryan, you can do it. But hopefully he's not too busy with State Champs this next coming year. I think they might be touring a bunch, so maybe he won't be able to. So I'm thinking either the very end of 2017 or the beginning of 2018 is when we're going to hear new music from Speak Low If You Speak Low. So hopefully he'll release some new music soon. But yeah, there you go.
And finally, I've chosen The Story So Far. The Story So Far are one of the only modern era pop punk bands that I really love. And their first 2 records are absolutely incredible pieces of work, really great pop punk music, and unfortunately the 3rd record from a couple of years ago was the first one that really didn't hit me, really didn't connect with me. It kind of just felt like the same thing again. I'd love for this new record to show them experimenting a bit and trying out some new things. Of course, I don't want them to stray too far from what they do so well, but a little hint of something new here and there throughout their music would be really welcome. We just need some Story So Far choruses for this upcoming summer, and a new record from them would just fit so well. Anyway, that's our video for today. Thanks so much to Liz for doing this video with me today. Go and subscribe to her. She puts out great content every week, and we've also got another video over on her channel now where we count down the albums we're looking forward to in 2017 that have already been announced, so go do that. Thanks again, guys, and please hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Fresh Currents.